Every generation has its musical maestros, those whose melodies transcend time and touch the soul. In the heart of the jazz world, one name echoes through the ages: George Benson. From humble beginnings to global stardom, this is the story of a man whose strings spoke volumes, whose rhythm echoed emotions, and whose voice resonated with the very essence of music. Born in the vibrant streets of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, George Benson's love affair with music began at a tender age. Born March 22, 1943, George was introduced to music by his stepfather. At age 7, he first played ukulele in a corner drugstore, for which he was paid a few dollars. By age 8, he was playing guitar in an unlicensed nightclub on Friday and Saturday nights, but the police soon closed the club down. At age 9, he started to record. Out of the 4 sides he cut, 2 were released: She Makes Me Mad, backed with It Should Have Been Me. Benson first came to prominence in the 1960s playing soul jazz with Jack McDuff. However, it was his undying passion and relentless pursuit of perfection that caught the attention of jazz enthusiasts. With fingers that danced effortlessly on the frets and a voice that soared with an unparalleled grace, Benson's journey to the top was unstoppable. At the age of 21, he recorded his first album as leader, The New Boss Guitar, featuring McDuff. Benson's next recording was It's Uptown with the George Benson Quartet. Benson followed that up with the George Benson Cookbook. Miles Davis employed Benson in the mid-1960s, featuring his guitar on Paraphernalia on his 1968 Columbia release, Miles in the Sky. George Benson's music isn't just notes and chords, it's an emotional voyage. He seamlessly blends the essence of jazz with the soul of R&B, creating a genre-defying experience that captivates the hearts of millions. Benson signed with jazz label CTI Records, where he recorded several albums with jazz heavyweights guesting. He had some success, mainly in the jazz field. His 1974 release, Bad Benson, climbed to the top spot in the Billboard Jazz chart, while the follow-ups, Good King Bad, and Benson and Pharrell with Joe Farrell both reached the jazz top 3 sellers. Benson also did a version of the Beatles' album Abbey Road called The Other Side of Abbey Road. He also recorded a version of White Rabbit, made famous by Jefferson Airplane. By the mid-1970s, he was recording for Warner Brothers Records. On 1976's Breezin', Benson sang a lead vocal on the track This Masquerade. Benson's version became a huge pop hit and won a Grammy Award for Record of the Year. The rest of the album is instrumental, including his rendition of the 1975 Jose Feliciano composition, Affirmation. Breezin' was certified triple platinum, hitting #1 on the Billboard album charts in 1976. Also in 1976, Benson toured with soul singer Minnie Riperton, and in addition, appeared as a guitarist and backup vocalist on Stevie Wonder's song, Another Star, from the album Songs in the Key of Life. From smoky jazz clubs to sold-out stadiums, Benson's music became the soundtrack of an entire generation. Resonating with people from all social classes, his guitar became an extension of his soul, each strum an invitation to embark on an emotional escapade. He recorded the original version of The Greatest Love of All for the 1977 Muhammad Ali biopic, The Greatest, which was later covered by Whitney Houston as The Greatest Love of All. The live take of On Broadway from the 1978 release, Weekend in LA, also won a Grammy. The Quest record label, run by Quincy Jones, released Benson's breakthrough pop album, Give Me the Night, produced by Jones. Benson made it to the pop and R&B top 10 with the song Give Me the Night, written by Rod Temperton. He had many hit singles such as Love All the Hurt Away, Turn Your Love Around, Inside Love, Lady Love Me, 2020, Shiver, and Kisses in the Moonlight. For George Benson, music isn't just about playing the right notes. It's about evoking feelings, painting emotions with sound. It's about reaching out to people, touching their hearts, and leaving an imprint that lasts a lifetime. George Benson isn't just a musician, he's a storyteller. His melodies narrate tales of love, loss, and everything in between. Music is the language of the soul, a bridge that connects us all. It has the power to heal, to inspire, and to unite. Let our melodies echo through eternity, touching the hearts and stirring emotions forever. George Benson. George Benson's unique ability to blend jazz with pop and R&B made him a sensation. Give Me the Night became an anthem, and Turn Your Love Around was the soundtrack of an era. But did you know George Benson's talents don't stop at music? He's also a talented chef, releasing a cookbook called Benson's Jazz Cuisine. Quincy Jones encouraged Benson to search his roots for further vocal inspiration, and he rediscovered his love for Nat King Cole, Ray Charles, and Donny Hathaway in the process, influencing a string of further vocal albums into the 1990s. Despite returning to his jazz and guitar playing most recently, this theme was reflected again much later in Benson's 2000 release, Absolute Benson, featuring a cover of one of Hathaway's most notable songs, The Ghetto. So what's George Benson up to today? He's still touring, recording, and inspiring the world with his music. Benson has won 10 Grammy Awards and has been honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And let's not forget his incredible influence on generations of musicians. His legacy is etched in the annals of music history. There you have it, the incredible story of George Benson. If you're as blown away by his journey as we are, give us a like, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more musical legends like George Benson. And before we go, tell us in the comments your favorite George Benson song or memory. Thanks for joining us today, and remember, the world of music is full of amazing stories waiting to be told. Until next time.